This question pops up on Quora quite regularly. Are China and America going to go to war? When will a war break out between China and the USA? It happens all the time, and that's why I've made this video. I don't want to keep on writing answers, so here we go. There won't be a war between the USA and China. It's certainly not a regular war that we think of, like in World War II and the invasion of a nation and things of that nature. It isn't going to happen. There's not going to be a battle between China on the mainland and an American fleet coming in. But why? But I need to go back in history a bit. At the end of World War II was the last time a nuclear weapon was used in anger. They have been used to test nuclear weapons and so on, but not a single nuclear-capable nation has fired or gone to war even with another nuclear nation, and there's a reason for that. And the reason is that it's certainly possible for somebody to make a massive mistake that could lead to probably the end of life on the Earth. If America fired all its nukes and every other nation fired their nukes in retaliation, we're all dead, either from the blast of a nuclear weapon or from the resultant fallout. So we're not going to fight each other. It's not ever going to happen. If one nuclear nation wants to tell another nuclear nation that there's a bit of a problem, what they do is they hire proxies, mercenaries, just call them mercenaries if you like, and they send the mercenaries in to cause a bit of a ruckus, as happened in Venezuela. Do you remember an American corporation? It is presumed that the behest of the American government sent in a few mercenaries to try and assassinate Maduro. It didn't happen. They caught them. One of them's now in prison. But that's how nuclear nations wrap each other over the knuckles. They don't do it with their own militaries. Not anymore, they don't. And I have to ask you a question. Why do you think North Korea still exists? North Korea still exists, even being probably one of the most toxic nations on the planet. But they still exist. Nobody has invaded. Nobody has attacked them. They haven't been bombed. But why do you think they still exist? And they still exist because they have nuclear weapons. There will never, ever be an open, outright war between any nuclear nations. Thank you very much for listening and watching.